Namaste. The importance of grounding, right? There are two very different ways in which I personally ground myself. And the first is kind of included in my morning ritual, right? So I've said before, I view everything as water, right? Everything that exists is energy vibrating at different frequencies. I view it as water, almost as different colours, right? So I'm a vessel containing water. I'm a body containing energy, right? And look at it like a cup of water that becomes discoloured, becomes dirty, right? So somebody comes along and projects anger at you. You may be mindful enough not to reflect it back to them, but they would have slightly discoloured your water. They would have left their mark upon you. They'd have thrown their rubbish at you, and it will collect in your energy body, in your water, right? So look at it as a cup of water with red food colouring being added to it, if it's anger, right? And although over a period of time, we can, with each new fresh breath in, which is energy, add new clean water to our body, to our cup, and breathe out the old, this will take a very long time to circulate and flush through the system. Adding new clean fresh water to that cup can be done naturally over a long period of time, but maybe you'll feel the effects of that anger for the rest of the day, maybe even the rest of the week sometimes, depending on how much red was added. So each time we take a new clean fresh breath in, we're diluting that red out of the cup, right? We're adding new clean, taking out the old, diluting it over time. But we have the ability to actually cleanse our whole body of energy, our whole cup, and filter it and have new clean fresh energy within 5 minutes, right? So look at it like a heating system in your house. There's water contained within various radiators, various chakras of your body, and within those radiators, water sits and becomes smelly and collects crap in it. The bottom of your radiator gets full of crud, right? The water becomes discoloured because it's water locked within a system. No new clean fresh water is coming in, and occasionally we need to flush out that system to get rid of all the old crap and the old discoloured water and add new clean fresh water to help the radiators work to their optimum performance, to help the heating system heat the house properly, right? Same with us. We collect crap within our system, that discoloured water that we take on from other people. So what I do is I view myself exactly as that, a body of water. I send a hose from one side out of my foot into the ground, like a root that goes deep into the core of the earth, right? And at the core of the earth, there is a crystalline centre of the earth. The earth's very being, its very energy house, where it stores its energy, like our solar plexus, right? And there, because it's such a vast body of energy, of pure, clean, fresh water, we can flush our water into it where it is purified and cleansed, bring a hose up the other side, back out of the core, back up into the other side of my body, flush it round my system, breathing in and out, breathing in, water coming up, breathing out, going back down, right? The earth cleans and cleanses my energy within minutes, and I'm left as a body of clean, fresh energy, right? A cup of clean, fresh water, like a a waste facility, cleaning the water that's come out of the house, going through the system, being cleansed back into the house, right? It's just a big circuit. We can do this with the earth, cleaning and cleansing our energy, right? And the second way that I ground is almost after doing this, I lock it all in. I take what I've got and I bring it into myself. The same with after a deep meditation where we receive a lot of meaningful insights. We need to bring that in. We need to stop floating around being so wide and open, and we need to bring it back into ourselves, lock it back in to our body, and retain all of that benefits within us, right? So almost like a hot air balloon that's not weighted down will float away, and we don't know where we float. We need to stay grounded, and also ground before meditation so I don't float too high anymore, because it can actually be detrimental floating away too far through my personal discoveries. So in this manner, I view myself as a tree, and I send my roots deep and wide. I lock myself, I ground myself. I'm strong, I'm secure, right? I bring everything in, and I'm like, this is me. And I circulate my energy again, but in like a small system, just around me, just from my root, round my roots, up, round my crown, down, around my branches, my leaves, right? And around my body. And again, in doing so, I'm making sure the whole system of me is working to the maximum it can, and making sure that nothing's leaking out, right? None of that energy is leaking out. None of what I've retained or been given informationally is being lost. And again, in my personal daily ritual, after doing this, I then do my pillar of light. So like putting a cup, a glass tube over me, full of love and light. Only love and light can be seen. Only love and light can come in at me. You can't have anybody try and throw darkness at me. Can't have anybody try and steal my energy, because I've protected myself, right? So in principle, I can only see love and light through it. I can only send love and light out through it, right? And that's locking me down. But if I've not grounded myself and I put this pillar over me, maybe I'll float up and stuff can come up from underneath, right? But by grounding myself as a tree, locking myself to the earth, I stay grounded in this realm, because we're human beings, right? We're here to have a human experience, and all this floating around is great, but it's not what we've really come here for. We've come here to be separate, to remember who we are, but experience separation. And to do so, we need to stay grounded to this earth plane, right? So yeah, my 2 ways of grounding, and I hope this helps as always. And just want to say, right, everything I say is my view. Don't believe me factually 100%, because nothing is factually 100%. You know, because of infinity, something could be right 99.9 recurring times, but maybe that one time it's not. Never believe anybody else wholeheartedly. Take their information and use it, believe it, but take everything with a pinch of salt. Take all the information in and make your own version of everything. Don't think one person knows it all, because they don't. None of us do, right? We just take bits of pieces from here and there, different ingredients to create the recipe that is right for us. And that recipe won't be right for anybody else, but it will be, taste this one to you, right? Till next time, love and light, my soul tribe. Namaste.